Hello guys, so today we are going to talk about the present perfect tense. We're going to talk about the uses of the present perfect tense. Okay, so when do I use the present perfect tense? The first thing I want to tell you guys is that the present perfect tense is an action that happens in the past, but that has a strong relation with the present. Okay, so it happens in the past, but has a strong relation with the present. And what I mean about the strong relation with the present, you will learn in the situations now. I put in the same color for you to understand that we're talking about the same thing when we talk about the present perfect tense and that it has a strong relation with the present. So, the first situation that I want to talk about is when the action continues. Okay, so the action of your sentence continues. What does this mean? It means that it is still true today. Okay, for example, I have been an English teacher for 15 years. It means that I still am an English teacher. I didn't change my job. Okay, it's different when I use the simple past and I say I was an English teacher. So it means that I'm not an English teacher anymore. Okay, I'm not an English teacher anymore. When you use the simple past, the action is completely finished. If you want to talk about an action that continues, you're going to use the present perfect tense. The second situation is when we talk about an experience. Okay, experiences are related to the present because it matters for me if you had that experience or not for me to talk to you. For example, have you read Shakespeare's book? If you have, I can talk to you about, or if you haven't, I can show you a book of him, okay? The third situation is when you have a present consequence and it's in the sentence. It's already explicit in the sentence that you have a present consequence. For example, when I talk about a recent change, for example, this town has gained 200,000 inhabitants the last 5 years. It has a very strong present consequence because now this town is much bigger. Okay? Or if it's a big city, it's just bigger. Or when the teacher asks, have you done your homework? Because it matters for me if you have done. I know that you have worked what we've talked about. My class will change if you have or haven't done your homework. Okay? And the fourth situation that you can think to express the present perfect is that what is more important than when. So you have a non-specific time. For example, when I ask you again about experiences, have you ever been to Malaysia? It doesn't matter to me when, it just matters if you have been there or not. Okay? And the fifth situation is when the time of the sentence is not over. So, for example, this week, we're still in this week. This week, I have watched 3 movies. It doesn't mean that I won't watch one more and I will finish my week with 4 movies. Okay? So, if the time is open, you can use the present perfect. Or, I have been to Rio twice this year. And I want to go there once more before the end of the year. I want to go there once more before the end of the year. Okay? So, maybe I'll be there more times, so you can use the present perfect for this. Remember that here we see that all the situations have some strong relation with the present. And I'm gonna make them a little bigger here for you to be able to see very well all the situations. Okay?